Have you ever felt a fire ignite within you when someone disrespects, betrays, or mocks you? That burning sensation, that urge to explode, seems like a natural human response. But what if there was a way for that fire not to consume us, but instead to forge us into something stronger? Today, we'll explore a secret: how to never get angry at anyone. Because anger is merely a cheap currency, the language of the undisciplined. And though it offers a fleeting illusion of power, at its core, it's weakness dressed in thunder. Main content: expanding on original paragraphs. There exists a path where we no longer react like wounded animals, a realm where the ignorance of others no longer dictates the state of our soul. That path is real, and today we shall walk it together. Here's how we can truly learn to never get angry at anyone. 1. Expect every man to be flawed, and you will never be surprised. Marcus Aurelius wisely penned in his Meditations, "When you wake up in the morning, tell yourself, the people I deal with today will be meddling, ungrateful, arrogant, dishonest, jealous, and surly." You see, to truly cease being angered, we must abandon the expectation of perfection from individuals who haven't even fully understood themselves. Every person is engaged in a battle you cannot witness, and the majority of them are facing defeat. Therefore, when they lie, insult, or betray you, do not be shocked. Be prepared. Much like a soldier prepares for the rigors of combat, we mentally rehearse in advance the challenges the world might throw our way. Because disappointment springs from false expectations, while composure blossoms from a grounded sense of realism. Your anger is not a consequence of their failings. It stems from your misguided belief that they wouldn't fail in the first place. Erase that illusion, and you effectively remove the very trigger of your anger. 2. Understand that their behavior is not about you. Epictetus profoundly taught in his Discourses, when someone does you wrong, you must say to yourself at once, "It is for this very purpose that I trained myself." Let them speak their minds, regardless of their tone. Let them act according to their nature, irrespective of how it affects you. Let them reveal their true selves through their words and deeds. But you must internalize this crucial understanding. What they do and say speaks volumes about their own character and inner turmoil, and reflects absolutely nothing about your inherent worth or value. We are not accountable for the tempest raging within another person's soul. Our sole responsibility lies in how we choose to shelter our own inner world from that storm. So, when they push your boundaries, when they deliberately provoke you, when they desperately try to lure you into losing your composure, your response should not be retaliation, but a clear revelation that you are no longer a person ruled by base impulses. You do not fight back with their weapons. Instead, you stand still, grounded in your own inner strength. And in that profound stillness, they are confronted with their own reflection, their own shortcomings. And that silent confrontation is a torment far deeper and more impactful than any torrent of your rage could ever inflict. 3. Realize that anger is a form of weakness in disguise. Seneca astutely observed in On Anger, "The greatest remedy for anger is delay. Those who seek to provoke you do not desire your calm, they thrive on your loss of control." Because the individual who surrenders their self-control ultimately loses the larger battle, even if they manage to win a petty argument. Anger might offer a temporary sensation of strength, but in reality, it hijacks the very throne of your reason. It carelessly throws the crown of self-control into the dirt and deceitfully whispers that it was a worthwhile exchange. It never is. Therefore, we consciously choose to delay our reactions. We take a deep breath. We allow the fiery emotion to pass through us like a gust of wind through a vast canyon, leaving absolutely nothing destructive in its wake. True strength is not about shouting louder or reacting impulsively. It is about standing firmly in the center of chaos and not even flinching. You aspire to become untouchable by the negativity of others? Then, metaphorically, remove the fuse from your soul. Let them light their matches of provocation and watch them burn out all alone, their attempts to ignite your anger proving futile. 4. Forgive, not because they inherently deserve it, but because you profoundly deserve inner peace. Seneca wisely stated in his Letters to Lucilius, "To bear trials with a calm mind robs misfortune of its strength and burden. Forgiveness is not a sign of weakness or softness. Quite the contrary. It is an ultimate act of dominance over oneself and one's emotions. We do not extend forgiveness to free the offender. We bestow it upon ourselves to liberate our own spirits from being chained to the decaying corpse of old anger and resentment. To stubbornly hold on to anger is akin to allowing oneself to bleed slowly and continuously from an unhealed wound. To consciously choose to let go of that anger is to actively reclaim our inner strength and vitality. We resolutely walk forward on our life's journey, not because we forget the past hurts, but because we firmly refuse to allow our emotional adversaries to continue living rent-free inside the precious space of our minds any longer. And there you have it, my friends. The key to truly never getting angry lies in a profound shift in perspective and the diligent cultivation of inner resilience. Practice these principles daily to discover a deep and lasting sense of peace and genuine inner strength. If you found this video insightful, please don't forget to hit the like button, share it with those who might benefit, and subscribe to support the channel. Now, take a moment to reflect and put these ideas into practice. Until next time, take care.